Apologies for my voice, a little under the weather, but we're going to finish replacing the distributor. Or start, I guess. The holes where the distributor cap mounts to are broken. Let's see if we can catch it on camera. It's going to be a little bit up here. Let me take a look. This mounting hole right here. Focus. This one right here is broken. And the one in the far back. It'll be easier to see when I get out, but this one is broken and it causes the cap to wobble while it's running, which also contributes to misfires. So we're going to start by getting this out of here. It's going to be a little tricky, but first of all, before we start it, what I want to do is make sure that the engine is on top dead center. You know what top dead center is?
Nope.
It's okay. It means the cylinder number 1 is on its compression stroke, where it's compressing the gas and the air right before it ignites. We're going to have to jack it up from the front, take off this pan under, or the shroud on the bottom.
How do you check which cylinder is where?
I'll show you. They actually provide markings on the, it's called the harmonic balancer. I'll show you what that looks like here in just a moment. We gotta get underneath this thing. Put these old plugs up. You never know. All right. Make sure we got room to get by. I don't know if our wheels are still chalked, but I'm gonna make sure. And they are. Hopefully this is the last thing we gotta change to get this thing street legal.
Nice.
Then we can go out there and dog it. If you look down here underneath, I'm gonna need some light. Look at all that power steering fluid is leaking. It's ruining a perfectly good piece of cardboard. All this plastic stuff is what we're gonna have to take off. In fact, I don't think I need to jack it up. Let's shine it down here. Let's see what size these bolts are. Like 15s. Ow! Not when there's a jack in the way. All right, loud noises. I'm gonna leave one of these in the front so the back doesn't sag and break because, as we said before, 20-year-old plastic. Look at all this power steering fluid leaking everywhere. You see that?
That's bad.
Crazy. Don't worry about it. We're gonna fix it. I don't tolerate leaks. Well, nice and lubricated those back bolts. Right, that's probably full of fluid. Look at that.
Damn.
We're gonna fix it. Don't worry. Now, let's go. I'm gonna look under here real quick. See what I see. That is nasty. Everything is leaking.
That is so bad.
Wow.
Where is the cable for the power steering fluid?
That is. There's one here.
It's like making all the wires like muck.
Find out what that looks. I don't know what this goes to. We'll figure it out. Dang, yeah, we're gonna fix all that. Don't worry. Can't tolerate leaking. All right, let me get. I'm gonna need this socket. That is also a 15. Nope, that is 16. I put this socket. Oh no, maybe not with that extension. That's probably too long. I'm gonna do it out. We're learning as we go. Nope, too short. All right.
Third try.
It's always the charm. What we have to do is basically just, we're gonna put this ratchet on this bolt going into the middle of the harmonic balancer. I'll tell you all about that later. And rotate this engine. Could you give me the light from up there, please, on top? I'm gonna need my own light down here.
Here you go.
Much appreciated. Okay, I got room. So down here, there are marks on this harmonic balancer. Can you see where I'm pointing?
Yeah.
This thing is rusty, so I hope I can still see them. But there's also a mark, right? Make sure everybody can see, right here on this timing chain cover. And when you put, there's actually two marks on the harmonic balancer, one down the bottom, one a few inches away from it. When that bottom one hits that mark right there, that means that this engine is on top dead center. So here we go. I'm going to rotate it clockwise. I don't want to go counterclockwise because you might take a chance of loosening that bolt. I should have done some spark plugs out. Let me see if I can get some more leverage. There we go. Slow going, but it'll go. Here comes that mark. All right, let's see. No, back it off just a little bit. You're never going to get it perfect, but you want to get it as close as possible. Hopefully that bolt don't come loose. If it does, I'll just have to do another 360-degree rotation. A little too far. I'm going to go back just a hair. It's probably okay there, but why not? While we're in here. Get on there. All right. Eyeball says it's good. We're done under there. We're going to hope that this isn't too terribly. We want to take note of where the rotor cap sits. See that? That's the rotor cap right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's the old one. Hand that to me. Well, it should be pointing to that mark already there. Well, that's loose. Look at that. No wonder this thing's misfiring. Okay. I'll show you on the new distributor, but when we go to pull this out, it's going to turn a little bit because there's a gear on the bottom that it sets against the cam. That's what spins this. Somebody's already conveniently put a mark for us. See that? The mark on the firewall? Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
Yeah, kind of. Anyway, it points to where this is pointing. I'll show you the trick when I get this out. There's a there's a bolt down here on a bracket that holds this distributor in place. And it is crazy loose. Let's try to see if we can. Don't have the flangey string. Oh, it's also not 11 millimeter, it's 10. Yeah, we're turning. I need to order some of those crow's feet, little tools that get in there and small. You can get leverage on little bolts like this. Let's see if we're finger tight yet or not. Yeah, I think so. Until they get tight again. And some of these brackets stay on the distributor and some can detach. I'm going to assume that that one wants to stay with it. Now, on the new distributor, I want to mark essentially where this is pointing on the old one, just as a reference. So let's go get that. New distributor. Comes with a cap and rotor. We're going to have to take this cap off. That is a T20. I think this is a T25. Yep, not it. Okay. I have to find my tools. Yep, T20. I'm going to take this new cap off gently. I don't want to break this one like the other one broke. This one appears to be metal though. Very nice. Okay, same size for the rotor. Nope. No. Bingo. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I don't want to take that off. What I do want to look at, though, is a lot of these replacement distributors. Remember how I mentioned it was going to rotate whenever we take it out?
Yeah.
Because of this gear. And it's keyed right here. And if we keep it lined up with that line, then as we drop this in, that one was pointing over there. It's pointing there. All right. Set those over there. Okay, so we know where that's pointing. Now watch as I lift this distributor out, you're going to see this turn.
Uh-huh.
And that's expected because it is a gear. See that? There goes that screw.
There it is.
All right. So, set this down. All right, junk.
Oh.
Now, if you don't install this correctly, which I probably will do the first time, it will not fire straight. And we'll be in bigger problems. Oh, missed some tools. We need gasket, hold down clamp. I didn't see much debris down there, so I think we're good. Yeah, it's a pretty clean surface. Yeah, it's clean. Now, get on there and don't tear. Now this part of the distributor rests on the camshaft, so it spins it. You see that little slot in there?
Uh-huh.
That sits into the oil pump. That's what drives the oil pump that sends oil through the entire system. Now, we need to make sure that it sits down in there the way it should. I'm just kind of eyeballing this portion. Put your flush down there with that. I'm still not all the way down. Let's do it. Okay. Get down there. Move way off. Come up. I'm gonna hit that oil pump just right, keep the distributor in the right spot. No, not so far. There's a gap down here. Have to get that closed. I can't see him. Should we get this right? I can't take years and stuff, so I'm sure. We'll be right for this. And oil pump. Alright. That tells me that this is not lining up with the oil pump. So I'm going to get a big screwdriver and I'm going to turn that oil pump just a little bit that way. Not long enough. There's probably a million people out there saying, oh, there's a better way to do that. And I wish they would tell me. Don't think I'm on it. I'm having no luck turning that. I feel like I'm in there. Not working. I'm in that distributor again. I'm gonna try it again. That's not it. Nope, still not right. Hey, right on the money. Now, if you could hand me the old distributor, please. I just want to judge based on their markings where this cap is sitting. There. And see how this, look down there, see how the distributor turns a little bit? We can adjust the timing by using that turn. So what we'll do is we'll leave that bolt loose when we mount it up. We'll put the cap back on. We'll start it up. And we can use a timing light and everything to make it perfect, but we're going to get it good enough by ear. So I've done it enough times. So we're right on our mark on the firewall back here. And the distributor looks like is in a good spot. Definitely looking better without the broken plastic bits. So let's mount it down. Put that back down there, please. So these dips right here, I'm just going to go down, put tension on the distributor without dropping it like a pro. I'm going to slide that in there. And we're going to drop our 10 millimeter back in there. Getting close to the moment of truth. I really hope this was the cause of the misfires. Doing the tune-up certainly helped, but it wasn't the permanent fix. I also have a mystery vacuum line. See that down there?
Yep.
You can't see where my thumb is. I have a vacuum line that is disconnected somewhere. We'll figure it out. If it has vacuum, I'll seal it off. If it doesn't, we'll have to find the other side of it that does. My wrench. Click. I'm just going to snug this down just a little bit so it can't turn on us while it's running. Okay. Now, fun part. The new distributor cap that I took off over there. Bring that, please. If we have to, we'll just track them down. Okay. Go ahead and get down there. No. Okay. Now, we know this one of them, is the coil wire. That ran through the heater hoses. I'm going to run it behind the heater hoses. I don't like it there. Click. Now we have plug number 4. That's the center one. I want number 6 first. That's 2. Number 6. We'll call that a 6. Click. Number 2. I want 4 next. angry click.
So this side that I'm on is 246 and the other fives. The other side's 135.
You got it. Looking for number 5. There's number 5. Number 1 is in the middle. Number 1 next. We're gonna hear this thing run in about 5 minutes or less. Number 3 on 3. Now, on that bench over there was the screwdriver that I was using to take this cap off with. It's called Snap-on. Bring that over, please. Oh, I almost forgot something. Your distributor won't fire if you don't plug it in. See that?
That would be a problem.
Yeah, I would have found out pretty quick. There, we're clicked on. All right. Next to where that tool was, there was another piece, a bit that I had on laying next to it. Bring that, please. Thank you very much. I'm just going to do this aggressively finger tight for now. I'll tighten it down later once I'm confident it's working. Okay. Everything is snug. Plugs are all clipped in. I filled the click on the plug that powers it. You're ready. I'll let you do the honors. After I break my light. Tools will be safe there. Let's get this out of the way. Let's get this out of the way. Let's get our tools that we dropped down in that hole right there. See it? You probably can't. And magic.
Nice. My bad.
No worries at all. Happens. I actually dropped an extension and one of my Torx bits on the back on top of the transmission. And I still have to get it off because it's lost. But we're going to go ahead and start it. Set that down. We'll clean up later. Hop on in.
All right.
All right. So I did get it 180 degrees off. A few minutes later, we're going to start it up. Fox, do the pleasure. Do the honors.
You got it. Oh boy.
As far as I know, this is the first startup since we fixed it.
Hopefully the first successful one. Instant.
Plug into the OBD2 port. That's 98 vehicles and above. We're going to tell this thing what vehicle we got. We have 6 cylinders. Look at those zeros.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that was it. It was the distributor.